Hey coaches, Mike Kuchar, www.xandolabs.com. Wanted to give my special thanks to Coach Jim Cavanaugh, Virginia Tech, and Coach Torian Gray, the defensive backs coach at Virginia Tech, for allowing us to publish some of their material. I'm going to talk you through some of their agility circuits for this component of our video tutorial. Virginia Tech is, and many other colleges are pro circuits, okay, and a couple reasons here that Coach Cavanaugh has put together. It does give you a chance to evaluate all your players. Okay, we all know that that's important, especially in coaching. You get to see everyone do the same drill. Okay, and coaches have their own circuits, and it's a great carryover for teaching because a lot of coaches will just instruct that specific circuit, so they get to see everybody come through their circuit. It's excellent time management. Most of these circuits will last about 5 minutes in length. They're about 4 circuits. So we're looking at about a minute to a minute and a half, okay, maybe a little longer than 5 minutes for each circuit, and gets guys moving and gets them. They already know the circuit. There's no teaching going on. They get to where they need to go and they get moving, and it exposes your players to the demands of the game, such as tackling, agility, and turnovers. For this component, we're going to go over the agility section that Virginia Tech uses, especially during spring practice, which they just finished up, and it's something that they will do, according to Coach Gray, once a week during the season, okay, to get guys moving a little bit. First is the get-off drill. Okay, you're going to see a clip of it in a second. You're going to have a coach here, defensive backs facing each other on 5-yard interval between each cone. Okay, once on go or usually on a ball command, the defensive back will backpedal, and it's the other defensive back's partner to try to sprint as fast as he can and touch that D-back before he gets to that cone. Excellent agility drill. I know a lot of coaches use it in a pass rush situation just to get guys coming off the ball with their butts high up in the air for a defensive line standpoint. So again, excellent carrier. It doesn't always have to be a defensive back drill. See a couple clips here from it real quick. First line's backpedaling. Second line trying to make the touch. 5-yard interval. Circles is another agility circuit that Virginia Tech will run. Okay, this is another competitive drill, and this is another reason why we appreciate Virginia Tech giving us some of their stuff, because I think it's a terrific circuit because it does teach competition. Okay, this is a little skewed here. You'll see in the video in a second. 2 linebackers will be about a little more than arm's length between each other. One will take off, okay, run the hoop around the circuit. It's the other linebacker's job is to catch him, okay, basically to touch him before he goes around both of these figure eights. A lot of coaches call this a figure 8 drill. It's been done before, I'm sure, in plenty of programs. See a couple clips of it here. So he's going through the figure 8. Okay, it's this linebacker's responsibility to touch him. Kind of fun drill for the kids, gets them excited, and you can incorporate whatever you want to incorporate for the loser. We all know that there is always one winner and one loser in these drills. So whatever you'd like to do is as compensation for that, via push-ups, up-downs, whatever you like to fit into your program, but it's a good way to kind of promote that competition. Another one is the cone drill, okay, which we'll see in a second. This is an excellent drill for open field tackling. Okay, the linebackers will start on this drill again, but it's rotational. Every position group should get involved in this. Virginia Tech does work the shimmy in their tackling progression, where they're going to sprint, shimmy down, get their eyes on a coach. The coach is going to point them in either direction. Could be right, could be left, in which case they will shuffle based on the direction the coach points, and then they will finish up at the coach where the ball is here. Good starting position, shimmy it down, shuffle left, shuffle right, shimmy it down right on the cone. Simple drill, just teaches agility, okay, teaches keep those feet moving at all times. I was over at the Cool Clinic last week. Coach McNally and Coach Wiley put together a terrific clinic session. We'll have some notes on that within the next couple weeks. But even the offensive linemen, always talking about moving their feet, always using their feet. It's such an important carryover in football to keep moving your feet through blocks, keep accelerating your feet through tackles, so on and so forth. Cone drills, the last one we'll finish up with here. Coach is over here with the ball. He's facing him. A lot of players have done this before, working all the agility bags. I like the way Virginia Tech runs it here because the coach sends the players back. And how many times we do these types of shuffle drills where kids cross their feet or they click their feet. At North Brunswick, we always talk about don't click, don't cross. But it's a good way to try to teach that and to make sure that those guys are not clicking their feet or crossing their feet, okay, as they're going through the bags here. Eyes always on coach. Okay, I've seen progressions here where coaches will toss the ball to players just to make sure their eyes are up and they have that hand-eye coordination to catch the ball. So there you have it, www.xandolabs.com. This is Mike Kuchar. We appreciate everybody tuning in. There's some information on Virginia Tech Agility circuits. We'll talk tackle circuits in a second.